Today is Tuesday, May 17th, 2016, and this is episode 24 of Down to the Wire. So we're back. Another video, and today we're going to be focusing on the Leafs, Raptors, and TFC, and basically that Toronto sports is actually coming back into the picture. It was laughed at a lot, and teams are actually starting to take it seriously now, and the fans are take notice. So basically, the Raptors making history, beating the Heat and advancing to the finals, Eastern Conference Finals. How do you think that this is going to go?
To be completely honest, I think they've met my personal expectations. This is where I thought the Raptors were going to end up at the beginning of the season. I thought they could make the Eastern Conference Finals. I have to hand it to them. They're very resilient. They have been anything but consistent, but they have been resilient. But I really do think this is going to be where it ends. I don't see the Raptors beating the Cavaliers because they are able to put up such a fight, even when the odds are stacked against them. I do think they're going to win a game or two, but I'm going to say Cavaliers in maybe 6.
Yeah, I hate to do it, but I agree with you. I don't think that they're going to go farther than they are right now. And CBS actually posted a poll. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, we the other.
But we the other now instead of we the North. So, yeah, that's struck a lot of controversy, but a lot of people are doubting them, and I don't know, maybe the Raptors can pull it off because there's no expectations for them anymore. There's no pressure. It's a very long shot.
I wouldn't say no expectations because Toronto fans are, they're getting a little cocky. They're saying bring on LeBron. That's a bad idea. The Raptors have had trouble guarding the stars, both against the Pacers. Paul George they had trouble with, and then they had trouble with Dwayne Wade against the Heat. LeBron James is on another level. If they can't shut him down, it might be less than 6 games. It might be 4 or 5.
So, moving on, we'll talk about the Leafs. Successful tank, and it's been a while since we talked about them.
Good reason.
Yeah, with good reason. They did not have a good season at all, as expected, but they did get the first overall pick as they wanted to do. And how do you think this is going to play out?
I think Austin Matthews is a really great talent for sure. Everybody knows that. That's a given. But I think it's not, it's something that we can't get too ahead of ourselves. We can't start celebrating like we won the cup. I'm a lot more optimistic about the Leafs just because of the system they have in place. They're finally committed, have a good coach, management is doing its job. But this is going to take years. Don't expect the Leafs to, make it into the playoffs even next year. There's a lot of talent there. It's promising, but it's going to take a while.
There's a lot of prospects that the Leafs have up in like rising stars, and I think with the likes of Mitch Marner probably playing for the year, happening. Nylander's going to be playing full time with the Leafs next year, so these kids are going to have a chance to develop, and hopefully, fingers crossed, might Stamkos might get him, might not. If we do get him, things are looking a lot more promising for the Leafs now. They're taking it seriously. They're doing a proper rebuild. I think that's the key right now. They need to do that proper rebuild.
Move on to TFC to wrap things up.
Yeah, TFC, they played 10 games, won 4, lost 4, got 2. Pretty decent start. I think that they're exceeding expectations so far. And I don't know. I don't know where this team can go. The stadium was rebuilt and much nicer, much more like a soccer stadium should look.
With the exception of the one wall that's missing.
Yeah. But other than that, the atmosphere, people have told me I haven't been to the game yet, but the atmosphere is a lot more intense, a lot more energetic, and I think that they're going to feed off of that.
I think I'm pretty optimistic, honestly, from all the Toronto sports teams. TFC is probably the one I'm actually most optimistic about because I think they made the right this offseason, especially defensively. In terms of the defense, Toronto FC was tied for last place last year in terms of goals allowed. This year they brought in Irwin and Net, who has been really solid. Also brought in some guys in defense that have played pretty well. They've only allowed 11 this season, which is actually tied for the least. And when you consider that they played the first 8 games, I think, away from home, the record is pretty decent. Well, actually, they have a game in hand to the team in first place right now, which is in Montreal. And if they win the next game, they actually hop into first place. It's very tight in the East right now. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. The only thing I'm worried about is where scoring is going to come from. Javinko is tied for the scoring lead in the league right now, but he needs someone to help him. Okay, yeah, so that's going to wrap it up for us this week. We are going to do a challenge just like last week. Hopefully, I'll tie it up. 1-0 for Shawn right now. Penalty kicks this week. How many are we doing? 5?
Yeah, 5
5
standard.
each? I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up. Yeah, I may have missed an important penalty at one time years ago. Shawn has never let it go.
Okay, so we are back at Lisgar, this time on the soccer field, where we're going to do our second challenge. A reminder, Shawn is up 1-0, so I have to win today. And we're going to take a series of penalty shots. So here we go.
So yeah, we're gonna do 5, and whoever scores the most wins. If it's a tie, we might do 1 dizzy penalty each, just to finish things off a bit quicker. So yeah, let's go. Haha!
Now I'm just going to have to rely on you to miss.
Silent night.
Typical Andres. Classic Andres.
I believe I can fly.
Sergio Ramos!
Haha!
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh! I gotta score though.
Silent night.
These are horrible.
Cristiano Ronaldo scores!
Final score: Andres 2, me 3. So 2-0 right now. Andres, get your shit together.
I'm trying.
And we're back. So that's it for us today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We will post a new video next week. Don't know what we're talking about yet, but we'll figure that out. And yeah.
One last reminder about the new YouTube channel as well. We did move channels in case you didn't see the one last week.
So like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.